In Romans 5:6, the King James Version states, "For when we were yet without strength, in due time Christ died for the ungodly." It is truly remarkable that Christ laid down his life for the ungodly. The term ungodly is derived from the Greek word asebes, which implies a lack of reverence, awe, or worship towards God. Essentially, it signifies a state where the worship or reverence of God is absent. In essence, Christ sacrificed himself for those who had no regard for God. Even though the individuals whom God chose as recipients of his love showed no reverence towards him, his love for them remained unwavering. Many people fail to comprehend the extent of God's sacrifice to save us, and thus believe that salvation can be lost with even the slightest misstep. However, even when we lacked respect, awe, and worship for God, he still sacrificed himself so that we might be saved. This demonstrates that our salvation is secure. Do you have reverence for God? If so, then rest assured that in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, you are eternally saved. Our salvation was granted to us when we were in an ungodly state, not when we became saints. Therefore, how could we lose our salvation now that we have been made saints? It is a rarity for someone to die for a righteous person, and perhaps for a good person, someone might have the courage to die. However, God's love is displayed towards us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. This provides the complete depiction of God's love. Jesus did not die for virtuous individuals, but rather for those who were morally flawed. His death exemplifies the incredible depth of God's love for the imperfect and sinful. Considering that God loved and died for those who were considered bad, and now that you have been saved, you are no longer a bad person. Therefore, how could you possibly lose your salvation? Your eternal salvation is secure.